Hi guys, Tony Hayes here, and in this video series I'm going to show you my #1 secret for getting bulk page 1 rankings and how you can implement this strategy yourself and get the same results today even if you know nothing about SEO. Okay, so I recently used this secret automated strategy to get 50 page 1 rankings for competitive keywords, and these were car insurance, compare car insurance keywords, and it took me less than 3 minutes to set up the campaign that eventually got me 50 page 1 rankings. Okay, incredible stuff. Now by the end of this video I'll show you proof of results and the exact strategy and the automation software responsible for getting these results. However, I did mention that this is part of a series of videos and I will be deep diving into the best practices and some ninja tactics with multiple ways to use this strategy to your advantage in this video series. So let's go straight into the software and I can show you some results in the software, and I can explain some basics about how it works, and then we can go deeper into the strategy stuff and how best to use it. Okay guys, so here we are in the software, and you can see here the software is actually called Curate Alpha, and you can see I've got a little button up here called SERP Curate. If I click on that, you can see there's a few fields that I need to fill in. Now SERP Curate is the tool that I used to be able to get those 50 page 1 rankings, okay, and what you will see is that it's a very small part of a much larger tool, okay, the larger tool being Curate Alpha, but it's a really powerful, very powerful tool if used correctly, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into in this series. So what we're able to do with this tool is actually go and curate some playlists, and the way that it works is that it's going to create a playlist for every keyword phrase that you feed this software in this little box here that says enter a search keyword. So if I put in here compare car insurance in, and then I put in here Alabama, and then I do the same for every other state in America, which is what I did. So we can do like this in Alaska, etc, etc, all the way down where I had done 50 US states. Then it's going to create a playlist for each one of these keyword phrases, okay, and it's going to put as many videos as you tell it to at this section here. Okay, so you can see here I've got this automatically set at 10. You can make that as much as you want, like 15, 20, whatever you want. Okay, and then you can choose multiple YouTube accounts that you want to spread these playlists around, and this is a really crucial part of the strategy, being able to do this with multiple YouTube channels. Okay, this will make your channels not look too spammy. It will spread around all the different YouTube channels as well that are doing some internal linking inside YouTube, which can be very powerful if done correctly as well. Okay, now what you will also see is that we have got some automated optimization built in here just with the checkbox simplicity. Okay, I will go through these a little bit later, but what I want you to understand is just how this is working for the time being. Okay, so what this is doing, it's going to take those top 10 results, for example, and those will be the top ranked videos in YouTube. Okay, so those top 10 results, or those 10 results in here, if I choose number of videos to add, it's going to take the top 10 from the YouTube search results, then it's going to put our video at the top. Okay, this is really important. It's a very simple strategy, and it's an important strategy because what we're actually doing is we're building relevance to our content for that particular keyword. Okay, we're using on-page optimization that I've got built in that I just showed you there for the checkbox easy options. I will go through those in detail one at a time later in the series, but that combination of curating from the YouTube search results, okay, together in combination with the on-page SEO that's built in, means that these campaigns can be created very quickly. They're hugely effective, and that's why they're getting page 1 rankings. And you can see here I've got, if I click on the info, this one is for Massachusetts, this one is for Hawaii, this one is for Florida, for New Mexico, etc, etc, and you will see that the second, third and fourth videos, etc, they will change because we're targeting different keyword phrases in different areas. Okay, now there are some nuances that you need to be aware of when we are using this strategy so that we can get the very best out of it. But before I go into those, let's just jump over into the rank checker, and you can see here I've got my compare car insurance, and you can see here my keywords for compare car insurance. This one is Alabama. If it's in green, that means it's on page 1. So it's on YouTube, page 1, ranked number 4. This one for Alaska, page 1, number 3. This one for Arizona, page 1, number 6. This one for Arkansas, page 1, number 3. So on and so forth. Okay. Now I'm recording this long time after this campaign was created. Okay. So the results might be different. And in fact, sometimes when I do a video and I put that video up, you will see some fluctuation in the rankings. It could be somebody is doing some backlinking to the video, or somebody's doing some backlinking to the playlist. What I did notice is some of the keywords that I showed in a webinar we've disappeared from page 1, okay, but we're still there for the other keywords that I did not show. Okay, so it's kind of strange how that happens. So maybe somebody's done some backlinking, but it doesn't take away from the strategy, which is the most important thing. So anyway, let's jump back into our slides just quick. And so what I want to cover in this video series is these 3 areas for using SERP Curate strategy properly. Okay, so what we need to do is, first of all, understand what our goal is, because there can be multiple goals for this strategy. Also the targeting and the keywords and how we can use those with multiple strategies as well, and which is the best way to use it in my opinion. Okay, secondly, we're going to focus on the video that we're going to be using within the playlist, because we want to get that ranked. Ultimately, that's what we want to do. But even beyond that, I have another strategy that if we do this correctly, this whole process, it means that we can rank a web page with this strategy using video views and using playlist views. Okay, and that means that we can go and rank that web page for multiple keywords, and this is where it gets really powerful, and this is where it gets really strong, and this is where we can really set things apart from other people and what they're doing, because this is a level of automation that has never been seen before, that I'm aware of. It's my strategy. I know it's never been seen before, and what we're doing here is we are ranking web page ultimately. Okay, we're going to rank a web page for multiple keywords using video views and using playlist views. Okay, video views and playlist views, not backlinks, are going to rank a web page. Okay, and that's what we're going to show in this series. So you better stick with this if you want to see this in action, because it is real, it works, and I'm going to prove it to you in this series. Okay, and then number 3 is the playlist strategies and best practices, depending again on the goals, but there are some nuances that we can put in here at different times, and I will cover some options for that, just to get your mind working in the same direction as mine, so that you can go and create your own ideas, your own strategies, and use this for your own benefit as well. Okay, so let's get started in the next video, and we will go into the keyword targeting and the various goals that you can use for this particular strategy.